Joining me today is a globally traveled wrestler. Been successful everywhere he's been. He's one of the greatest high flyers of all time. He's currently an all elite wrestling superstar, the one and only Ricochet. How are you today?
Fabulous.
That's great. First question: what's the internet mad at today?
I don't even know. I haven't even been on yet, but who knows? Who really knows?
So I saw you stirred some trouble last week. You want to talk about that at all, or?
What did I do?
So I don't think you did anything personally. I saw you just responded to a tweet and confidently said that you would win a match, and somebody from another company seemed a little upset about that.
I mean, a lot of people seem upset about it.
That's a fair point.
It seems like a lot of people were upset.
Well, here's the thing, and like the natural comparison there is that you are that guy. Like you are the guy who is the high flyer. You are the guy that's innovated this generation of high flying superstar. Can you see that influence in terms of beyond just AEW? Because I know you've gone on that rant about there'd be no AEW without Ricochet, but just throughout the industry.
Yeah, I mean, uh, I think I think what I'm doing is just living my life. I think everybody's out to get me, but I'm finally just kind of living my own life, and now everyone's just getting a chance to see it, really.
You said AEW reignited that passion. Can you explain more about that? Like, what's been the difference in the last few months, like since you debuted it all in?
Again, I think just being able to creatively let me kind of flow, be myself, uh, being able to, yeah, just kind of show the world uh, myself, my character, and AEW's allowed that. They've allowed me to kind of go out there, and try things, whether it works or doesn't work. They've let me go out there and really just open up creatively, which is just honestly the reason why we got into it is to the creativeness or whatever that is you want to call it, but that's why we started it is because it's like an art form that um we live for. I've lived my whole life basically doing this, and just being able to you know be myself is awesome.
And it's showing. Like I personally, I've been watching you for years. I think this is some of the best work you've done in your career. Like I think this character you're doing right now is awesome. I think that the tweets are hilarious. The promos are great. I'm not just buttering you up because you're in the interview because I asked to interview you. So,
No, yeah, I appreciate it. It's just been all it's been great to agitate.
and speaking of agitating, Collision this past week, you pulled Zach Gowen's leg off.
I did.
You threatened on Twitter to take his other leg.
I did.
I mean, can you tell us more about what you plan to do on Dynamite this week?
I mean, I said everything I plan to do. Yeah, honestly, that wouldn't have even happened had he not gotten in the ring, I guess. None of that would have happened had he just stayed on the other side. Again, we were just talking. The security came over. Um, and then honestly, I kind of just blacked out after that. And, you know, events transpired and things happened. That wouldn't have happened if he had just stayed on, that side. If he would have just watched the show, it's funny because he wasn't even going to be there at first. He wasn't even going to be there. He had actually messaged uh, one of our producers just to ask to get lunch. And the producer is like, if you're going to be there, why don't you just, come to the show? We'll get you front row. You bring your family. You'll just, give you a little shout out and go on, have a nice time. right? So he wasn't even supposed to be there, really. So it's just by chance. And then, hey, he's the one that decided to jump over the guardrail and get into the ring. And he knows more than anybody. He knows that anything can happen when you step into, that ring, that 20 by 20. So he happened to see that literally anything can happen.
One of the things you've been doing recently has been teaming with the Young Bucks. How fun has that been for you, especially given the history you guys have together?
I mean, it's great, undefeated. The chemistry is great. It goes back years. We've been respectively in our own battles against each other, so we know each other very well. They're the bosses. They're the EVPs. So that's never a bad thing to have, on your side. But again, other than that, they're known for winning. Their track record is known for winning, and hey, anytime you can be a part of that, it's great.
You got married recently. Congratulations, belated. And your lovely wife. Is there any future of her returning to wrestling? Because a lot of us fans do miss her.
Oh yeah, she says that she said on her social media that she plans to return eventually. Absolutely. But right now, it's just she's honestly loving life right now, and whenever that is whenever she feels it's best. But at this point right now, she's really honestly just loving her entire life, being home, being with her daughter, you know, puppies at home. It's great.
Sounds great. And Sabu passed away right yesterday. I know you paid tribute to him on Twitter. How influential was he in your career?
I mean, dang, he's one of the guys that one of the original guys that I've seen doing the craziest stuff. Sometimes it didn't work out, but when it did work out, man, it was awesome. And so yeah, he goes up there for sure as one of those guys that really helped innovate the high flying style that you see today. It's me, that's everybody. Actually, I remember giving him a 630, pinning him. So that's another legend that I beat. So, but mad respect to Sabu. If not for Sabu, I don't think a lot of us would even be doing what we do.
He is one and only Ricochet. Follow Matt King Ricochet on social media platforms. Ricochet, thank you for taking the time.
No problem. This is thank you for having me.